Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. First off, I want to say sorry about my voice. I had a cold last week. It was not COVID. I had like 3 different tests, 2 rapids and PCR, all negative, but I can't get my voice back. But I really want to film a video for you guys because I haven't done this in a long time. So today I'm going to be sharing some new makeup that I picked up and how I've been liking it. And then also just kind of like chit chat with you guys because we haven't talked in a while. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless face primer. I picked this up recently. I've used this like, oh my gosh, it's probably been like 5 years ago at this point. And I just wanted a new primer, obviously focus on pores, and it's been working really great. I haven't sat down and filmed a makeup tutorial in I don't even know how long, months. And I really want to get back to doing a lot more makeup stuff on my channel. That is a big goal of mine. So hopefully I'll make that happen. And next I'm going to mix the Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal with the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream in light medium. Those are my favorite skin products at this point in time. So I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand. And I'm using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush to apply it to the face. And then I'll go back in with a sponge to really like smooth it out. Make sure there's no brush strokes. Usually, honestly, I use my fingers when I do this, like in the bathroom, but I'm too lazy to go back in the bathroom and wash my hands because I have to like crawl around my office with my whole filming setup. Feels so good to be filming. I hope you guys, I don't know, have had a great summer. Ours has been absolutely crazy lately. We just got back from a 4-day houseboat trip with friends from MSU and then a bunch of like other friends of friends kind of thing. So there were 14 of us. It was such a blast. We went to Lake Cumberland in Kentucky and it was one of the best times ever. We just like hung out, swam, drank, and it was so fun. So highly recommend if you've ever wanted to do a houseboat. So fun. And before that, in July, we went back to Michigan twice, which is just crazy because we live in South Carolina. If you guys are new here, Greenville, South Carolina. So it's a 12-hour drive back home to Michigan. My boyfriend Caleb and I are both from Southwest Michigan. So we went back for 4th of July like we always do. And then we went to a friend's wedding the other time, and we always stay for, I'm going to do concealer while I'm talking. This is the Wet n Wild, what is this called? Photo Focus Concealer. I have light ivory and then also light medium beige, and I like to mix the two together. Anyway, we went back for like, each time we did it, we went back for a week at a time because then Caleb doesn't have to take off any time from work because you can work remote. So that is the best part about the pandemic, is that Caleb's job has become so flexible. He was starting to go back like 2 days a week, but he's actually back home again because, you know, cases have been rising and stuff, which he likes working from home. I like having him here because, you know, I've been working from home for a long time at this point. So yeah, I'm just using a sponge to blend out everything. These sponges are from Amazon. And by the way, everything that I'm talking about, this goes for every single video that I do. It will always be linked in the description box. So I always make a blog post on my site, emilyfreybler.com, and I'll leave that link down below in the description box. I don't know if it's down below anymore, but in the description box of the video will be a link to my blog post that I made about this with links to literally everything that I use and talk about, as well as like, you know, the video link. So if you're ever looking for anything, just go to my website. I have a blog post corresponding to everything. So yeah, my summer's been super crazy. Then I'm also leaving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I have a flight back to Michigan again for my my nephew's baptism. So I'm going back for that too, and then I'll be there from Thursday to Monday. So it is crazy. And then we come home I come home, Caleb's staying here with Luna, but I come home and then we have like, I think it's 2 weeks, and then my whole family goes to Myrtle Beach for a week. So yeah, we just have had a crazy summer, especially like, last year I feel like people didn't really do much, obviously, with the pandemic and everything. So it's been crazy to just like have a lot going on again. Again, I apologize for my voice, but it is what it is. It's literally just my voice. I have nothing, like no other symptoms going on right now. Oh my gosh, I was distracted talking and put powder on, even though I have the Putty Bronzer and blush from e.l.f. These have been out for a long time, but I finally got my hands on them. Just because I never really wanted to order them online. And then I found them at Ulta. So I'm still going to try it out. This is Tan Lines. This is the Putty Bronzer. I have been loving this, you guys. It blends out absolutely beautifully. And it's just like the perfect natural shade. So I've been using the e.l.f. domed stipple brush for this, and it's worked great. So we'll try this. Even though I have powder on. Oh yeah, it's still blending great. These kind of just like go down to a powder anyway, I feel like. So, and I didn't put that much powder on this part of my face. So yeah, I just kind of stipple it in there like that, and then I go and pounce / circular motions. Look at how beautiful that color is. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to take a tiny bit and go down the nose. But yeah, I've been loving these Putty products. They're just so easy to use, and I feel like especially for like the warm weather, they look so good. I mean, they would look good anytime. They just look kind of natural and beautiful. Also, when we went to the houseboat, we put Luna in the kennel, like we took her to a kennel place. This place seems super awesome, just like a smaller kind of business, but it was so sad. Like, I just missed her so much, but she was so happy, and she was like super happy to see us, and we got her on like nature walks. Like, we paid that for her and everything, so she was totally good. But it's been so nice to like soak in her cuddles. And then I'm using the blush. This is Turks and Caicos. And then now I'm leaving her again, which I just feel so sad about. But it is what it is. It's only 4 days, so it'll be good. But yeah, I'm so happy with all this traveling back to Michigan and stuff, and then us going to Myrtle Beach. I have gotten to see my nephew every single month, and it has been literally the best. Like, I've seen him in July, and this will be August, and then we're going to do September, and then his first birthday is in October, so we're going to go back for that. And then November, they're coming down here for Thanksgiving. So, like, it's been amazing because being far away from him since he was born last October has been so hard. So, yeah, that's been amazing. So, look how beautiful that blush is, you guys. Stunning. Okay, and then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter. So, I just really have been, and this is in the shade Bubbly. So, this is so pigmented, you guys. Literally, what I do is I tip it over, and then I use what's on the cap, and I just dab a little bit with my sponge. And then I'm going to dab it on my hand, actually, because look at how pigmented this is. So then I just go in and blend. You got to do it quick. So I do find that this dries down pretty quickly, but this little tube, or this is the cap, but the little pot that they give you will last literally forever. But it's just like such a beautiful, almost like glow from within. The formula just makes it so good. Here's another brow product that I love. So I love brow, what are they called? Brow gels, like tinted brow gels. I love the one from e.l.f. It's my number one favorite. But this one also is really good from Wet n Wild. This is their Browcessive, like you're obsessive or something. Browcessive brow shaping gel in the shade Brown. And this one works really good. It's a little bit light. but it worked out really well. The other thing that I did is on the houseboat, but right before we left, like the night before, I dyed my eyebrows and it was the best. I always dye my eyebrows, but it was seriously great for the houseboat because I like had that shape and like definition without wearing makeup because we were literally in the water like all the time. So I hardly wore any makeup, just like a little bit of waterproof mascara. And I had my brows on already. Okay, the other thing I really love are these little Wet n Wild palettes. I have this one and then one that's more like fall colors. This is super neutral and would be great for every day. Like you can do a bunch of different looks with it, like dark looks, very light, natural looks. And this one's in the shade Nude Awakening. So like look how beautiful. I love this light brown shade. They have like a matte kind of like bone color, and then this one is the same but has some shimmer in it. They just are gorgeous colors, and then you can do really vamp up the look with these ones over here. So I'm going to take the lightest brown in the palette and just run this on the outer corner into the crease. We're going to keep this really simple. But I just really wanted to share this palette with you guys because it's so cheap. I think it's like, I don't know, $7-10, something like that. Wet n Wild, you know, is super affordable. So, but the pigment is really good. And then they also just like blend really, really nicely. So this is just like a fluffy blending brush from Morphe. This is the M441. I actually got this like, it's seriously probably been 6 years ago now. This point, so I don't know if they sell it, obviously. I'm gonna just take this and run a little bit under my lash line. I'm gonna take like a smaller blending brush. This is the M433 and this dark brown, and literally just like the tiniest bit, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go in the outer corner and just kind of fan it in. Just for a tiny bit of depth. Okay, now I'm going to take a tiny bit on a pencil brush of that dark brown and run it underneath the lash line. Okay, now to like lighten up the eye, I'm going to use this light shimmery color right here. I'm going to put it on the lash line, or on the upper lid. Wow, that's bright, but I'm going to take the brush and just blend. I don't want that to be as intense as when I first put it on, so I just kind of went over it a little bit. Actually, maybe I'm going to take this color and put that on top. And it'll be shimmery, but it'll tone it down. I've been using a lash serum recently from Amazon. I want to try one from Amazon before I tried a, like one I've seen all over Instagram, which is called Dime Beauty. And this one has definitely worked. I still want to try the Dime Beauty one, but that one's like $40 and this one was like maybe $20. Yeah, and it's definitely made my lashes longer. Like you can tell they're pretty long. The one thing I have noticed though is they don't stay curled nearly as well as they used to. This is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. So I don't necessarily like the fact that they don't stay curled. So I'm curious to see if when I do eventually try the Dime one, if that helps them stay curled a little longer or something comparatively. So I also picked up two different LA Girl lip liners. I'm going to use one today in the shade Bear. This is like a perfect nude. It's like, I don't know, it's a perfect nude with a not like pink undertone, almost like a little bit orangey undertone. And then I've been loving mixing that with this from Almay to add a little bit more color. This is the, what is this called? Color and Care Lip Oil in Stick in the shade, rosy glaze. I also really like this one, but it's super nude. This is the shade Dulce de Leche. Sometimes I mix them both together. We'll see what happens today. So I put some on and then I'll go. And it's just like really nourishing, but it looks more of a nude versus when you put this just on your lips, it's very rosy. But since I use the nude lip liner, it's like a little bit brighter of a nude, I guess. Peachier, or not peachier, like more berry, I guess. Then I'm going to use the Essence Volume Stylus Lash Extension Mascara. See how my lashes kind of fell after I put that primer on? It doesn't usually happen. So I think it's got to be the, what's it called? The Lash Serum, just making them want to go more straight. See, I feel like my lashes look like crazy long. I love it. I just want them to curl a little bit more and I'll be super happy. Oh, I like how this look turned out. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little reviews of a few new products that I've been trying out, as well as like hearing a little bit more about what's been going on in my life. I'm so happy that I filmed a makeup video. Let me know any makeup videos that you want me to film down below in the comments. Let me know if you liked this video and this look and everything like that. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Remember that every product that I'm using will be linked down below in the description box in a blog post on my site. So you can either just go to emilyfreybler.com, it'll pop up, or you can click that link in the description box. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.